What's up? It's Eitan ben Avraham here in the Holy Land of Israel, and this is an Aleph mail, Devar Torah for Shavuot, some words of Torah. So I just want to share with you one story, one concept connected to Shavuot, which if you just meditate on this, it'll ripple throughout your life. So Shavuot is the holiday associated with the giving of the Torah at Mount Sinai, right? Moses goes up to the top of the mountain, right? Comes down and starts broadcasting the Torah, right? There are so many teachings connected to this, and I'm just going to share one with you that if you can get this, your life is going to change. And I know this because it changed my life. So, there's a midrash that says that God wrote the Torah black fire on white fire. And I heard an explication of this midrash from Rabbi Natan Lopez Cardozo in Jerusalem. That basically what happened, right, and so most of the people think of the Torah as a book or as a scroll, right, in which there's words that are written in black ink, generally on white paper, right, printed or written with a quill. But so it says that, so Rabbi Natan Lopez Cardozo brought it down, is that Moshe went to the top of Mount Sinai, right, and he communed with Hashem, with the Infinite One. And this is a midrash. This is thousands of years old. The story I'm about to tell you is thousands of years old. Right, so Moses went to the top of Mount Sinai, and God said, this is the Torah. And what Moses saw was infinite white fire. Right, just infinite white fire. Right, so what is the Torah? The Torah is infinite white fire. And Moshe's like, nobody's going to get it. Like, no one's going to get this, right? Like, the people down there, like, you're showing this to me, you're showing me this infinite white fire, and you're telling me this is the teaching of the Torah, this is the spiritual path of the Jewish people, this is what you want to give over, but I'm just telling you now, like, they're not going to get it. Like, they're not going to get it, right? So Hashem takes some black fire, and he throws it on the white fire, and it makes 4 letters. It spells out Yud, He, Vav, He, which is the 4-letter name of God, which is associated with God's transcendence. And then Hashem is like, okay, there's the Torah, Yud, He, Vav, He. And Moshe's like, you want to know what? They're still not going to get it. So Hashem throws more black fire on the white fire, and all these letters start coming out of it. And it starts making sentences. And it says, Bereshit bara Elokim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, right? That in the beginning God created the world, in the beginning of God's creating the heaven and earth. And again, Moshe's like, no, they're still not going to get it. So Hashem goes through this process of throwing more black fire on the white fire until more letters and sentences and paragraphs come out. And this process happens over and over and over. And it's like basically a process of hiding the white fire behind words and concepts and stories. But the entire time the white fire is behind it until finally Moses is like, okay, this is what they're going to get it, and that's the Torah that we have today, right? That's the Torah Shebiktav, the written Torah, the 5 books of Moses, as well as the Torah Shebal Peh, right? The oral Torah, which is still evolving, and that's a whole other question. But so this concept, right, that the Torah is black fire on white fire, that the concepts that you're learning when you're studying Torah, when you're reading the Bible, are just the surface, the finite surface of something infinite, and that when you're able to internalize it, you're actually tapping in to this infinite white fire, which is really what the Torah is about. That is what happened at Mount Sinai, right? On Shavuot, on the holiday of Matan Torah, this infinite white fire came down in a way that we could experience it through black fire on white fire, and we are still studying that black fire on white fire and delving into that black fire and white fire and singing about that black fire and white fire, and our whole lives, the whole system of mitzvot and Torah is all about that revelation that is still resonating. So may Hashem bless you to tune into the 613 frequency this Shavuos. Thank you so much for watching. May Hashem bless you to find your letter in the Torah and start resonating. Chag Sameach and Shabbat Shalom.